There we go. Good old Ham's tradition. Beer in the woods. Ah, yes. Ah, I know the lighting fucking sucks ass. But you know what?
Do this.
Doesn't get any better. All right, so we just got out here. 7 something, and you can, I don't know if you can see it clearly or not. There we go. It'll focus a little better. So this weekend is the supermoon, and we're gonna have a little foul weather, but it's out just a little bit right now, and man, I can't tell you how bright it is out here, even with the cloud cover. You can see kind of the clouds moving by it. God, I wish I could get it to focus just a little bit better. But yeah, supermoon. This is going to be a great trip, and this is the beginning of it right here.
About ready to get the fire started here. Obviously, it's pretty wet. It's been raining for weeks, I guess, at this point.
Yeah. Well, it's been raining since the last time I was here. What, just 3 weekends ago now?
Yeah, we got a nice little cover on it. Mick build out last time he was here. It's pretty awesome. It's kind of hard to see in the dark though, but we're gonna start out with this wet base here.
Yeah.
You can see some wood's getting in there, getting chopped in half, so we can get the dry stuff going.
Just something to burn down to.
Yep.
We'll put some drier stuff on top over in the pile. We actually have some fairly decent dry stuff.
Yeah. Here's our pile so far.
Some old cabinet doors some dirtbag dumped at CB10 a couple years ago, and we've been using them ever since.
Yeah.
So here's our fire lay going. So we got several layers, some decent dry stuff underneath. From the left side of our pile here that was good and dry underneath, covered. We're going to start cutting up some of this old kind of wetter cedar and dry it out as we go up on top. And these cedar planks on the very top of the cover, those are going to dry out real nice too. Now look, I don't know how many hours we're going to have the fire going tonight. We're going to have plenty of wood, but so this is where we are right now. And we're just filling the top full of large, small size cedar shavings. And then on top of that, it's going to go...
We got some shavings of fat wood. This stuff is very flammable. Wet or dry conditions, I swear you can almost light it on fire in the
Yep,
water.
got some nice feather sticks going and some curls. And this is the stuff, this came from the other camp, from the Coyote Creek camp, from the big old log we found out there. We've been using this stuff now for, oh man, when was our last super rainy trip out there when we used this?
Oh god damn, it was
in the spring sometime. I mean, it's been
like March.
Yeah, it's been a good 6-8 months probably. We've
February, March.
We've been using this stuff. This is great. So this stuff here, I had down in my basement, so it's nice and dry and it's great. And I used it this last time a few weeks out too, and worked fine.
Yeah, we ended up buying some of this shit at one point. And, I mean, it worked well, of course, but once we found the stump with this shit in there, like, this is so much better.
Agreed.
Smells better, I mean, burns better.
Yep.
It's amazing. Like,
it's, you know, I think the hardware stuff, in some cases burns a little better because the quality's super varied with this stuff. Because we still have, you know, the outer bark on some of this. I've tried to process it down in my backyard a little bit and get to the point where it was all super usable. Some of it's super high quality, some of it's maybe not so great. I'm trying to get a good lighting. It's a little bit more difficult. Some of it's really hard and resinous, some of it's not as much, but the fact is well, it was free.
True.
And it works. It really does work. I mean, it's good stuff, and being able to find it out in nature is kind of special too. You know, it's cool just to come out here and harvest the resources from the camps and not really need to bring things in and not have to buy stuff. And
yeah. I'm going to add that the source where we found this stuff from, it's going to last us a lifetime.
No, indeed. More than we would ever need,
Yeah.
Multiple lifetimes.
So, you know, just to piss some people.
And the cool thing is you wouldn't have expected it either.
No,
out of that.
yeah.
We just decided to chop into this big old log to see if there was something dry in it because the trip was so damn wet. And I saw some of that golden color and thought, whoa, hold on a minute. And Thomas fucking hacked a piece off, and we couldn't believe what we saw and smelled.
There's peel off in planks too.
Yep.
Great.
So anyway, we're going to get some of that on the pile, and we'll bring you back in a little bit when we're about ready to light up. You know what else is cool about this? This will be, we'll be using one of those little pocket bellows this time too for the fire.
Oh yeah. That's pretty nice.
So I tried it out.
It'll keep your ass out of the rain too.
Yeah, I tried it out 3 weeks ago, and it was absolutely fantastic.
Nice. Yeah.
Over. First of all, I got that ain't gonna work at all. That video.
Oh, this? I'll just keep running it and you just edit it. Cut whatever out. That way there's not like 15 videos of the same damn thing.
Yeah, well.
There we are. There we are. That thing's fucking just...
It took off pretty quick.
Yeah.
Pretty quick. Alright, so we're going to feed it cedar. Feed it fatwood if we have to.
Fucking amazing.
Cedar is the fucking key that unlocks this out here. Fire in these wet woods. If you don't have this, it's over.
Yeah, you're fucked.
It's over. How you burn all your fatwood all night, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my headlamp on the ground, shining up, so hopefully that'll help.
Okay.
How's that?
Wave. Yeah, we're fucking fine.
Yeah? Yep. Nice. I'll just leave my headlamp there, I guess.
Yep. Where the fuck is my truck? Oh. Alright.
Hopefully you'll be on. That good enough? Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty solid.
Okay. Alright, killer. So, tonight we got Samuel Smith's IPA that we're doing. Maybe a little closer. I know it's dark out here. We don't do things fancy. Beer in the woods. We go to the woods and we drink beer. That's how it goes. This has been brewed since at least 1758. I couldn't get a real date on it. Made with just traditional pale 2-row and caramel malts. Best I can figure, it's made with Golding, so it's going to be Kent Golding hops for it. And they're really proud of the water they use out of this well that's, you know, the original well for the brewery back in 1758. So that's kind of cool too. But to think that we're drinking beer that was rediscovered after, you know, all of the military ships were going down to India and then on their way to Africa. You know, this was found in a sunken ship, and they recreated these recipes, and that's what we have here. So we have a reincarnation of all of that. So anyway,
nice.
Let's kick it out. Should probably, damn, too bad we can't get like a close-up of it or something, like while we're pouring it in there.
Good.
I don't know if that'll be on the camera or not.
Oh, it will.
Look at that beautiful golden honey color. Oh yeah. Nice.
Nice little...
nice rocky head to it.
Yep.
Fantastic.
I'm hoping that's on there.
Kind of a cream color head.
Nice and thick too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smells
Oh
good.
yeah, fucking
smells good.
yeah. Amazing aroma.
Wow, yeah. I was having it down here.
Very, very traditional hops. You know, a lot different than just having something full of major bitterness and like traditional like Northwest Cascades and shit. This is. So we lit it up. It took a little while to get going. Had to put a bunch of small cedar on there and used a decent amount of fat wood too inside so we didn't burn the inside out. With these fires out here with this wet material, you know, you can get a fire started. You can get fat wood burning easy, like no effort whatsoever. But keeping something going out here, you know, that's an entirely different matter. I love these videos where these people like, oh, look, I can spark up my fat wood. Okay, I'm ready for the fucking apocalypse. Like, now, man, you're fucked. Go out when it's been raining for weeks on end, when shit isn't even dry in the middle of summer, right? So we fed a bunch of small cedar curls in there, and then eventually went up to kindling, and eventually went up some of the drier stuff, and here's what we got now. Some of the larger fuel that's in there, and this baby is hot, but look at deep inside there. That whole fire lay is just totally incinerated now, and it's coals, and we got a nice, hot, beautiful fire. Those rocks are hot. It's burning great with really not a whole lot of smoke. I don't know if maybe I could put a little, there we go. I mean, yeah, there's some smoke coming up, but not a whole lot. Those planks are drying out on top. I mean, this is really turning into a hell of a fire.
Yeah.
A lot of great, there we go, now I got you. Good heat. We're just hanging out under, we got the tarp up overhead.
Yeah, we're about 2-3 feet away from the fire.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, we're covered
nice
well.
Warm,
yeah.
You know?
No, this is perfect.
Fuck yeah.
Could sit here and watch this for hours.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do this wine stuffer. Oh, it's hard to see. It's from Bavaria. It's a
Same guys that make that Corbinian Doppelbock.
oh right, yeah.
It's like it's a traditional Hefeweizen.
Yeah.
Weissbiermiethefe, and it uses Hallertau hops, and so it's just a real traditional Bavarian yeast character, like you would expect. Like sometimes a little bit of banana type estery quality to it after fermentation. Definitely that clovey sort of flavor you'd come to expect out of a German wheat beer.
Nice.
But yeah, it's traditional Bavarian. It's good stuff.
5.4 alcohol volume.
Yep.
So
Yeah. 14 IBUs. I think the original gravity was. Yeah, I can't even remember now.
yeah.
14, something like that.
Cool. Well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, let's hit it. Smells like a German wheat beer.
No shit. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kinda got a sweet essence to it.
Very super clean. Tiny bit clovey. Nice bright wheat flavor. Not nearly the grainy, heavier wheat flavor as that Boulevard from later on.
Yeah.
This is definitely totally different kind of balance.
It's pretty goddamn good. Kind of got like a little cream aftertaste texture to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It settles nicely.
Yeah,
Good
really
simple.
light, really crisp.
Good simple flavor too. Good stuff. Steps on my pants.
Kind of the end of the night here. We're just sort of winding down. Another beer. But we got large fuel on this fire. This turned out to be absolutely great. And just heating up a little water, bringing everything to an end. That was a nice part of the evening before you turn in to be able to sit around a nice hot, low, slow burning fire. Not really going through a ton of fuel anymore.
Soon enough we'll be drunk listening to fucking 80s.
Yep. So this beer, give us a little shot here for a sec. So it's very, definitely has some citrus to it, but it's got kind of a pine almost.
Oh, it's very.
Like a pineapple. It's like a pineapple kind of nose to it. Smell it out of here.
Oh yeah, it's different in cup.
Yeah.
It's got more fucking oxygen going to it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have to stand right here the whole time.
Yeah, I can't see the fucking road though, because the shit's in my eyes.
Well, fuck.
I think this is where we're going.
Oi, Captain!
Yeah.
Fucking nagger!
Yeah, walking straight off the fucking cliff. Hey.
Let me take a tumble.
Yeah. Breakside Brewing. Wanderlust IPAs. So there's a couple different IPAs. Several different beers they have.
I might have to fucking get the old light on this situation.
Yeah. Yeah, we're left camp to go back to grab some of our gear. We have no light.
Not yet.
It's dark. Had a couple beers, which is not helping.
This is not the right phone.
Fuck. So, what would we say about this beer? We gotta wrap this up.
It's definitely pretty fucking piney, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Like, it hits your tongue and it hits your
Super aromatic, a lot of bitterness and flavor up front. It kind of dies out. Small amount of malt, not much of a caramel character to it, not really malty too much at the finish at all. Kind of dry in the finish, actually.
Yeah, it just kind of spikes at you real quick.
Yeah. Good though.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Boozy.
Like, yeah.
A little bit boozy.
Oh yeah.
They got some cool up shots.
Oh yeah.
They're kind of neat looking.
Seeding on into fucking cedar.
Yep. The next morning, and just walking on back into camp. I'm gonna go cut a little bit of wood and get the stockpile going. We should go over and check out these cedar stumps over here.
Yeah, the big fuckers over there.
Yeah.
There's so much cedar to harvest here.
As you can see, it's wet. Big time wet.
There's just a ton of cedar to harvest.
Yeah, these big old cedar logs over here too. Check those out. And a lot of it's rotten and punky, but
Sure, when you get towards the middle.
yeah, absolutely. There'll be something good in there. Man, this thing's big. Old. Yeah, I wonder how good that is.
Funny that there's no other trees around here that are that big around standing.
Not even close. Yeah, when they came through here and logged that stuff, man, that was, I don't know how long ago. Oh, look at all the tracks right there.
Oh, fuck yeah, look at this. Wow.
I don't know if it'll show up on video or not.
There's a paw print there and there.
Yep. I'm not sure what that is either.
Probably a dog.
Could be. Kind of a big one.
Yeah. Or a fucking cougar.
Yeah.
It's almost got a cat-shaped paw print.
Could be. Probably that damn wolf.
Yeah.
Comes around all the time. All right, where are we? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, right here. Well, the thing with dog prints, you can tell because there's like claw marks and shit.
And we're here. All right.
Oh, these are gonna be fucking cold ass gloves.
Back a little bit.
Oh. Alright, we're going to start out the day with the Leinenkugels grapefruit shandy. It's made in Wisconsin, but enjoying the wet fucking trip here.
Yeah, for sure.
stuff.
This is some dedication to be reviewing beer out here.
Yeah, we got the beautiful gorge right here.
Yeah.
It's a little foggy, but you can see Washington right over
Mist
there.
rising up. It's awesome.
Yeah, killer shit.
Yeah. This is the first time we've had a something like this. So a shandy is where you take the beer and you mix it with some sort of like a fruit juice or lemonade or something like that, like a summer drink. And so we have a funny shandy story, actually.
Yeah.
So back at CB10, we had some crappy beer, some Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah.
And it was cold for a while, but then it wasn't so cold. And it was summertime, and so we had some lemonade packets, and we made shandies with that, and it made it halfway tolerable to drink.
Yeah.
So
pretty damn good, actually.
yeah, we're not a stranger to shandy exactly, but yeah, this will be the first time with the grapefruit.
God damn, they did that pretty good. It's not, I mean, a lot of foofy shit like this I've had or tried. It's very overpowering with the flavor.
Huh.
And it's just
This
kind
is all right. I'd
Yeah.
like to try the lemon one.
Yeah.
You know,
lemon's
just like
great.
just for the hell of it, because I mean,
Yeah.
this is not. I thought it was going to be awful,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not awful at all. It's actually fairly decent.
Yeah, it just sounds bad.
Yeah, I'd like to try the lemon version. We should get some of the lemon.
Lemon's awesome.
Yeah.
You're not a man if you don't like lemon.
Huh?
I said you're not a man if you don't like lemon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, 2 thumbs up at this one. So.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give a thumbs up to the Liney's grapefruit shandy. As much as I hate to admit it, I like it.
I mean, fuck.
God damn, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be ashamed or just not care.
Well, it's not like you came out of the closet or anything.
Well, that's good.
Fuck yeah, yeah. That was a surprise to me. I was just kind of like, okay, well.
I can't stop looking at it in amazement.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yep.
Yep, for
2
sure.
thumbs up there. All right, we stopped off at a random spot up in the area where we camp. There's a potential spot that we're going to start digging into, but we'll have to figure that out at a different time. We don't have the proper utensils to get through some of the brush. So anyway,
there's a lot of blackberry and devil's club growing down there. We're going to have to cut down before we get serious about getting down to the bottom of the ravine.
But there's a creek.
Yep.
So might be a new deal. So, and we had to take a shit. But we're going to go ahead and do a beer review now on this Boulevard Brewing Company. It's a wheat beer. It's based out of Kansas City. Alcohol was, what'd you say?
4.4,
4.4, yeah. That sounds about what you said. So, looks like they were formed in 1989.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. 89 was... right at the beginning of that craft beer revolution in the late 80s, started with, well, it didn't start with, but a lot of the Pac Northwest breweries. Grant's was one of the first ones. Coeur d'Alene Brewing Company, Sierra Nevada was kind of in that area.
Yeah.
Red Hook, all of those guys were starting in the, mid 80s, late 80s. There was a big explosion in that kind of 85 to 88, 89 range.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, it just took off from there enormously. That's pretty cool. So this wheat beer here, it's an American-style wheat beer. This would be good with a lot of the same things we were talking about that Kona IPA. Like if you had some seafood, some grilled shrimp and stuff, this wheat beer would be really good with it. This would also be killer with salads and stuff, right? So if you had a smoked salmon Caesar or
just even a plain chicken one.
Absolutely. Might even be good with kind of a spicy Asian pork salad or something. Might be good with this. Or
they'd probably complement something like Thai food and shit too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it would. Yeah, this is all right. I like this. I like the color too.
Yeah,
beautiful golden color.
Yep.
Little bit cloudy, little tiny bit cloudy.
It's like my drunk piss.
Not too much yeast in the bottom. I think I got more yeast than you. I can see it kind of swirling up in there.
Mm-hmm. He's got a piece of a tree in mine, but whatever.
Yeah, when you're out in the woods checking out beers, that's part of the territory.
Oh yeah. But fuck yeah, good stuff here. Thumbs up for me.
Absolutely. So, yeah, Boulevard, really good. Kansas City, I've never had it before. It's nice little scenic, freaking cool shit. I love it.
All right, we're gonna do the Rogue Shakespeare Oatmeal Stout. It's a 5.8% alcohol.
66 IBUs.
Yeah.
Although you're not gonna find it bitter, it's just gonna be in there for balance because it's such a malty beer. It's only a 15-degree Plato original gravity.
Yeah. These guys, I think, are from Newport, Oregon.
Dude, Rogue is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make good beer.
Nice little coast beer.
Last time we were here doing a beer review, it was an oatmeal stout.
Yeah, it was
well.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that coffee flavored.
Yep.
Shit. It's pretty good. So
let's hit it.
Yeah. Anything else you know about this?
It's made with 2-row roasted barley, caramel 120.
Yeah.
Rolled oats. Be spectacular. Should be kind of a light chocolatey brown head in there.
Oh, that's dark.
Yep. Yeah. Dark brown, almost black in color.
Yeah. Splash there.
But then again, it's oatmeal stout.
Yeah, dude. It's got like a gold
Smells like
hue to it. It's pretty good.
smells like espresso.
Yeah, yeah. Easy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good stuff. This is one of my favorite stouts. Yeah. Boom. Well, it used to be.
Nice.
I haven't had it for a long time. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Man, it's coming down.
So,
Well, a little Shakespeare stout to warm us up, I guess.
yep. Well, that was an easy 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, for sure. Raindrop came down.
All right, we're at Cedar Camp. We're trying to contemplate on building another wall from this tree over to that tree for the back wind. There appears to be a bunch of wind that comes in behind us in camp. So essentially we'll just be lashing up a pole, getting a wall built, and then it would just kind of turn out something like this, what we've done on the sides here. So, which is pretty good. I mean, it's camouflaged pretty well. Got a bunch of debris and sticks on it and stuff. Got the little doorway here, but here's the inside of it. You can definitely tell that it's all sticks and stuff, so makes a nice little lean-to for the firewood and stuff too. So, all right, Cedar Camp. Start working on the back wall here. We'll probably just finish it next time. It's a lot of work, and we had to process a bunch of wood for a stockpile, but it's looking pretty good. On the inside, it looks more full than it does on the outside. But fucking killer camp. As you can tell, we got a shit ton of wood. This will last us a while. We're gonna try to build this thing up as tall as we can get it, but I'm gonna keep the fireplace somewhat dry-ish. Got some layers of stuff with a sheet of plastic on it from a tarp cover.
That's good.
Yeah, I love it. Alright, so our progress on the back wall is coming along. Just trying to find the perfect size sticks that are tall enough, because it kind of narrows up over here on the right. Left over there. That's a big ass stick. But anyway, yeah, so is the progress, so we'll be back with the video of the finished product. Alright, tonight we're gonna do the review on the Castaway IPA by Kona Brewing. They're based out of Hawaii, of course, where they originated. I think they have a couple other brewing spots.
Yeah, there's one in Washington and one in Oregon.
Yeah, so. Anyway, yeah, it's a 6.0 alcohol content IPA. It's kind of typical for those. So,
There's Galaxy, Millennium. There's Chinook hops in there. Chinook's probably one of the slightly more traditional bittering hops, I guess, that they're using. It's also dry hopped with whole hop flowers. So what dry hopping does is it's a little bit different than just adding hops to your boil, right? A little bit different than just having it as part of the original recipe. When you dry hop, and you know, people who brew or know what's going on probably know what I'm talking about, but when you go to condition the beer, you'll throw hops in during the conditioning process when it's refrigerated and cold and just aging, essentially, right before it gets bottled or kegged. Well, these hops don't ever boil, so that means they don't really impart bitterness to the beer, but they impart a ton of hop flavor and aroma to the beer. So you get a ton of essence of the hops without adding more bitterness. And that is because if the hops don't boil, the alpha acids don't change form. So what happens is, in hops you have alpha acids. When they're boiled or heated, they isomerize, which means they change form, sort of chemically, right? On a very basic level. Well, that makes them bitter. That creates the bitterness in the beer. They turn into from alpha acids to iso-alpha acids because they're isomerized.
Yeah.
So when you dry hop, you don't have that isomerization process, but you do get a ton of the flavor and the aroma out of them, and it's just an awesome way to add a little bit more to IPAs or really any other beer that you want a good hop presence to without adding a ton of bitterness. I mean, this is only 50 IBUs, which is absolutely respectable. But, you know, for kind of an American-style IPA, it's, you know, right in that kind of middle, mid-high region. Certainly not high at all. But to me, you know, when you smell this, and when you taste your first couple of sips, man, you really get a lot of hop out of it, too. And it's really fragrant, really floral, really aromatic, and that's like a massive characteristic imparted through the dry hop process.
We're in the fucking dark. There's a fire.
Oh yeah.
That thing's beautiful as shit.
Next time we'll turn it around and we'll do that in back of us or to the side.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. We have to put more wood on.
No. Ah, beer in the woods. God, I can't believe how bright everything gets when that's out. Nothing better than beer in the woods during the supermoon.
No shit.
Wow. Yeah. This moment right here makes the entire trip worth it.
Yeah.
If it pisses rain the entire time, this is gonna make it worth it.
Yeah. Look at this shit.
Unbelievable. That is some... Look at how fucking bright it is over here, dude.
Oh, I know. Dude, the way this thing's looking on camera is fucking killer.